Entertainment. So when you asked me about that right to travel situation that transpired with me and my children here in Denver, Colorado, with the Sheridan Police Department, what I have to say to that is we had already been targeted. We had already been being monitored. We had already been being followed. So it was bigger than the right to travel. That is what I explained to him that we were doing when he said the plates were expired. But that officer was in complete abuse of his power and using the plates being expired as an excuse as into why he was abusing his power and pulling us over in the first place. Like I told you, he had no intent on making sure that I got out of that stop in any way, shape, or form. He had no intent on just handing me a ticket and letting me go. He had every intent on locking me up and taking my children from me, as that is exactly what he explained to me. Told me I would never see my kids again and I was going to jail and I would never get out. So it was bigger than the plates being expired. This type of situation is why we need to stand up for our rights, because this allows these officers, and not only them, other people within higher positions, cults, organizations, to use lower level officers or people within organizations or police departments, government officials, to use their titles and positions to abuse them and then try to use it as a legal way, as into why the stop was conducted. I legally pulled her over when legally he had no right to pull me over. There was no reason of suspicion of a crime being committed, nor was there anything else transpiring than me leaving the splash park with my children and heading home. But they had planned that on me. And so here I am fighting against that case. Not only that, previously being targeted by them for years. We had been out here speaking about it in Denver, Colorado, about us being targeted by these people for years, and that was their way of shutting us up. They said her plates are expired, pull her over, throw her ass in jail, and take her kids from her. And that's exactly why we have to stand up for the right to travel, because we can no longer allow these things to happen and these officers to use minute situations like that as a way to abuse their power and then think they're going to get off on it. It's bigger than just me. It's bigger than my children. My daughter was slammed in that situation. We were hurt. We were traumatized within that situation when really they were trying to kidnap me, take my life from me, and throw my ass in a jail cell and make sure I never seen the light of day again. That's what it was ultimately about. It had nothing to do with the plates being expired, but everything to do with the agenda that they already had planned on my life. Look, stand up for what's right. Stand up and stand behind families. Single women need bigger protection out here than you ever can imagine, whether their fathers, dads, uncle, brothers are around or not. This is a bigger situation than just someone stopping us because of the plates. It's way deeper than that. And when you look at the nasty motives behind it, we need to stand up for what's right. And that it takes all of us doing so, because just one of us doing it will get shut down. But with a team and an army behind us, there's nothing they can do to stop us. United we stand, divided we fall, and let's unite. Look, tap in, and if I'm saying something that elevates your mind, feeds your